One of the most important aspects to improving as a player to reach the high caliber that someone like myself is at is to look at your old matches and try and improve upon them, seeing what you did wrong and how to fix it so that in the future you don't make mistakes. So with this video, Ryan Yu, my world's teammate, and myself are going to go over one of the old games we played at the start of the Fire format to see what we did wrong, how we can improve in the future, and also see how we've grown as a player. It should be super interesting, so let's get into it. And I am back with Ryan Yu, and we are here to look over this match that we recorded. Must have been almost a month and a half now. I recorded at the sneak peek release weekend of Phantom Nightmare, and we were learning the Fire King cards. And one of the coolest things to do as we get a better understanding of the metagame is to go back and see how many errors we can spot, to see what we learned, and to show you guys how human we can be, because certainly there's going to be a lot of mistakes here. Hey, what do you think, Ryan? What do you...
I'm not really looking forward to watching this back, because I'm pretty sure there's going to be a misplay at least every turn.
But that's fine, right? People need to realize that we're not perfect, and also that they can improve. They can see the tangible distance from us getting worse the better, even over the span of a format.
Yeah, I'm sure you can watch this and then go watch back the UDS, and it's going to be like night and day.
Well, that one was also like, I feel like we've gotten better since then by drastic amount as well. But anyways, let's get into it. So we're starting off the match with Ash on Bonfire, and I still think this is correct. You do as well, right? I don't think this is
Yeah,
true.
you have to Ash Bonfire.
Yeah, ashing on Snake Eye Ash is still just super rough, because I feel like as an extender, is still sacking off anything is super, especially if they have a temple like a sanctuary. Giving your opponent that ability is super bad.
Getting Ash with Ash Blossom compared to Infinite Failure is so much worse, because they still get this kind of effect.
Yeah, I think that's something that like wasn't fully clear at the start, but I think is still correct from the play we made here. I think it's something we talked about in the game, but we didn't use the game because the audio ended up pooping itself. So, and yeah, and then the one issue I had with the Ash that I was debating was like, if you have talents, then it gets super neg. Obviously, the 3-hand trap.
The thing is, if I have talents with a good hand, your Ash probably isn't doing much anyway, right? You have to do it at some point.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I also think talents is not great, but I have a Hita set up here. Oh, this was funny, right? I forgot this. Yeah, you had the double Kieran to force through. So you can't chain like a second Kieran now to force through the second effect negation, but this lets you still keep playing, at least make a princess. And I'm down 3 cards.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything that either of us did wrong up to this point, right? This is all force.
At this point, no. The question is, what do you do here? Like, it depends if you have an extender. Yeah, you send it off.
It has to be Poplar, right?
Yeah, for sure. Just Poplar, get Sinful, and then into Oak, right?
It has to be Oak, I think, because there's not enough bodies for Phoenix, right?
There might be, right? You can still go, if you go Karibo, and then Ponix, and then you get 3 bodies.
I don't think you can trigger Sunlight Wolf, though.
You can't. No, you cannot.
So it's not great. This is one thing that I noticed from this, and also like having played the format since this was recorded. It's so much worse to resolve like getting to Flambridge after you go to Princess.
Yeah.
Because that means that you never get... Once you link the Flambridge off, you can't end on it. It's so much worse.
Exactly. You could still go make IP, then send off the IP, summon Flambridge, and put the IP back there, right?
Here?
Yeah.
How do I make IP then? Because
Oh no, you can't use the Karibo, right? It was... Yeah, exactly. Okay, so then the alternative play, if you went Ponix... Because the thing is, you don't get Flamebird, but you get Garunix. Either way, you get 3 bodies. So the Flamebird gets you 2 more bodies. What is the play here? You go IP pass?
If I went Ponix, I wouldn't have a fire. I mean, like I'd have a Karibo and a Masquerade now.
No, so I'm saying you don't make IP, you make SP. So you turn the Karibo plus one of the fires, or plus the Garunix into SP, and then you just banish your Ash from the grave, your Snake Eye Ash, or whatever, and then you would have the Ponix still on the field. So you have Ponix SP, the Garunix engrave.
Oh, and then I get to trigger the Garunix a lot. Oh, that's actually probably way better, yeah.
Because then you have Princess plus Garunix coming back.
That's for sure, but way better, yeah. That's definitely... Because what I have to do here is just IP and then pass on that pretty much.
Right, yeah, because making Apo turns off your own Princess. That's not good either.
Yeah. It's like basically trading the on-summon effect of SP as an interrupt for getting Garunix, which is much stronger because it's like the pop and getting back Arvada. Yeah, you just survive that. Yeah.
I think, yeah, here you are debating. Because it feels weird like to get to this point and your only real play being IP. That's not, it feels wrong.
No, yeah, I think this was when I was realizing, wait, this Flame Bridge isn't actually that good because I used Princess.
Yeah. So the other alternative play is like Sunlight Wolf, then you already used Karibo, you can't even do that. Let us say, and then Heat Soul, draw a card to leave up the fires, Princess, but you know, obviously this is
I think
weird.
Onyx is probably better.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, so you're forced to pass here, and you still have one in hand, so probably a hand trap. But I'm down 3 cards, right? So the thing is, like a single Snake Eye Ash probably just deals with this pretty effectively.
Yeah. Well, you have to have something else, but it's not. It's pretty good, yeah. I think this was also probably a mistake. Flambridge placed the Poplar when I should have like placed Oak or something, and then summoned Poplar back, because then I would get to Poplar place something on your turn.
You clear your own grave out a little better, make it harder for me to heat something important. Specifically, I don't like leaving Oak up, because I think that one's like the nastiest Hita target, especially if you can't get to it with the regular Snake Eye plays, because you get interrupted. It just gives me more access to my Snake Eye cards, especially when in a Fire King deck, when I can swap out the Snake Eyes for like Fire Kings. It means I don't have to put as much effort into actually getting Flame Bridge. You do it for me.
I think I probably have to IP here, right? For SP?
SP, and then we'll hit the Poplar?
I think so, yeah.
I was wondering if you were ever supposed to just go Apo on the Snake Eye Ash effect, and then get the Poplar and try...
I could have.
Try Flood Me out.
But it's so scary.
Princess, though, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't get my Princess anymore. I basically lose to anything. I can't remember what my hand was.
We share Banish, probably. Yeah, that was the cross-out Ash. Because now that
I mean, like, we were sharing a Flame Bridge, too.
You have a little cut. Yeah, but, like, you can't... It's weird to get into these grind games where the Fire King cards actually feel pretty good. You know, they obviously contribute to the brick hands or the hands where you don't get to go to a grind game, but when you get to this point, I have appreciated them, and it makes me not want to switch to pure Snake Eye, but...
After a certain point, it's win more, though, right? The reason that you're in a winnable position is because of the hand traps, not because the Fire King cards helped you get there. If I played my turn 1 more optimally, the Fire King cards probably wouldn't be sufficient, right?
What are you supposed to do instead, right? Because you have to be playing the Fire King cards to make a better field. Otherwise, what else are you doing here, right? Besides the Poplar replays.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
But I don't think you played the turn that badly, right? Like I feel like a hand trap's still at the correct points.
I also... one thing that my favorite thing about the Fire King cards is actually Kieran dodging Imprimer, Veiler, and Ash. Because I also wouldn't have been able to play if I didn't draw Kieran here.
That's fair. But what would it have been? Would it have been Lullaby? That would have maybe been better, right? Or would it have been the exact same thing?
Actually, Lullaby is significantly better because I get Witch, right?
But then I have another Imperm, right? That's the whole point. It's the same thing as the Kieran there. And then the same way I discard a card, you have the 1 extra body still. And you still have to do the Hita play into... You have a Celine, though, is the difference.
It's not my Witch, right?
Oh, so you can go Dark, you're saying. Or you have a Dark play, then. Or does that make a difference?
I still like the pure Snake Eye deck more because I just don't like having that many bricks in my deck for what feels like a deck that's already powerful enough. But I know what you mean. The Fire King cards do feel nice when they pop off.
Yeah. I feel like they give you extra push a lot of scenarios, but I think at this point I was still testing 2 Sanctuary, 2 Island, which is definitely not correct.
You know what's crazy?
3 hand traps there.
You didn't even have Temple in your deck, which is like super standard for the Fire King now.
I still don't like Temple in the Fire King deck. That part I haven't changed. That card feels bricky. Like it goes again with the whole point of the way you're playing. Is you?
It's nice for like Snake Eye Ash like setups though, right?
The combo that I've been doing, I haven't lost when I've really got to do it. When I open up Snake Eye Ash, where I just do the play that it goes Apo before he's in original.
Oh, with Sunlight, you could just go Sunlight Wolf, right?
Sorry.
So why don't you just go Sunlight Wolf, right?
Yeah. Okay, so
I haven't played Fire King before, but I feel like during Vegas at least, whenever I would like look over and see Kenny or Brian's hands, and they had Ash plus Witch, it was just so easy to catch the field spell with Ash. I don't think they lost a single game where they did that combo.
I don't think I lost when I got to play going first, anyways. Though, is the thing.
What do you do with your Snake Eye Ash? Do you just make that Apollo?
Yeah. So let me pause here for a second so we can talk about the interaction happening on field because I think we may have missed something, but that's okay. But the play with Snake Eye Ash I'm doing in the Fire King deck is you go Ash, get Poplar at original. You turn Ash and Poplar into Oak, bring back the Ash, Poplar, put itself in spell trap card zone, and then Oak send itself plus Poplar for Flame Bridge. You link those 2 into Sunlight Wolf. You bring back the 2 monsters. And
but you have to Flame Bridge place Poplar first, right?
Yeah, sorry. Flamebridge put back the poplar first. Yeah. So you still have the Unspell
Yeah.
Trap Card Zone in case you get nibbed at this point, so you can use the Sinful Spoil. And here you don't mind not having Oak or anything because you just get Ponix that gives you the bodies you need. And you have the Flamebridge in hand at this point as well, so you'll have the target to pop an island while keeping the Ponix on field. And if all this resolves, then you make Karibo, then you go Heat Soul, draw a card, and then you make Appo. What I like with this as well is when you're playing 15 hand traps, the Heat Soul one is good, and then when you're ending on Whale with it, it means you're bringing back the Heat Soul again and drawing another card. So the Pot Greed when you have these hand traps in your deck have been really strong for me. And then you still get all the Fire King cards as well. I don't know. I've been liking that. There's like very little IP and SP type stuff in that play, and that's something that I find I haven't been doing much when playing the Fire King deck. But I haven't really had a hard time like playing when I do this line. I feel like I'm ending my turn with like a billion cards in hand. They're all hand traps, and my field is still threatening. Now it's not like it's perfect.
I think Temple was only really coming up in the hands where you have Witch with Ash.
But I think
I guess
if Ash,
I guess your argument is you should be winning that anyway, right?
You should win by then. And when you have the Witch, it seems stupid, but literally just any other body, which is the Witch in this case, it would just get a wanted. Is you wouldn't add back the Flamebridge off Wolf. You would summon the 2 Linkriba bodies or the 2 Flamebridge bodies not into Sunlight Wolf zones. If they may be there, it's a little bit worse, but because you have the extender, it doesn't matter. Instead, you'd make Karibo and then that in the Sunlight Wolf zone, and you'd add back one of the Snake Eye cards. And because you did that, later once you get the Appo set up and you Princess, like you go summon out Ponix, you search a Sanctuary Island, you pop the fire you added back, tribute Ponix for Linkribo, summon out the Garunix, Arvada summon back the, what's it called?
I get what you mean. It's just basically, if you have Temple, it's a free body.
No, what I'm saying is you get to that point, and you still have the Witch in hand, you link the Ponix, the Karibo, and the Grunix away, and here you bring back any random monster, then make Whale. But because you're this one, you can bring back the Flamebridge, and then send off the Sanctuary for Witch, set Wanted, make Whale without using the... Sorry, you have to do that before summoning Princess, obviously, but...
Yeah, I was about to say, I think you have to summon the DFL
yes.
before you Princess.
Yeah, but I mean, like, you just do that after you get to the Appo point. Like, you just have to put it up before you summon Princess, but... Yeah, use the Witch and the Princess for Ambler Whale. And what that means is, yeah, they can technically super poly your board, but you're always going to have fires. Because part of the scary thing is when you have the Appo up and you use it to negate a monster, if they Talents and steal your Ambler Whale, you may not have enough fire up for the Princess, and that also cuts off the Fire King cards. That's like the biggest thing I'm scared of. Sometimes I may use Princess before Appo, and then they can Appo steal a double negate. They can steal a double negate Appo, which usually is fine because I have Valor or Imperm, and the draws will like mitigate it, but it is a bit of a risk. With the Flamebridge up, it means I'll always have a fire, and if they Talent steal, like I can Appo first action, and if they Talent steal the Appo with one material, that's fine. They steal one of the fires, I have another fire, so it's okay. And then Flamebridge is still an interrupt, even with it has nothing in the small trap card zone, stealing one of their cards.
It's like really funny. Like even in the Pierce mechanic here, when I was playing, something I realized was a lot of the time when they tried to use Temple to break my board, I would just use my Temple to snatch whatever they placed, and they'd lose the body basically if they forgot about it. And you can do the same thing with Flamebridge.
Yep. It's something I didn't really realize like when I first started playing this deck, but it's actually just massive. It's because those cards in small trap card zone, especially the first few, count as extra bodies on field almost, because you convert them into something real. So removing those is helpful for sure. Should I rewind this so we can go back and look at it, what happened? Because honestly, we were talking about Fire King versus Pierre for quite a while.
Alright, I guess we should just us actually talking about the game state, right?
Yeah, so I wanted to go back to we got to this point. So what's the correct approach here, right? We still, for your sake, you have the one unknown, you got the SP, and you got the Princess. There's a bunch of removal effects.
I'm kind of thinking that it doesn't really matter when I use the SP, because it's always only really trading with one body. I'm trying to wait until I can get good value out of it at some point.
I think if you see a Ponix get activated, you want to get rid of that specifically as well. But if I don't have a Fire in hand, I might be screwed.
If you like original for Ponix.
The original for Ponix, but then what? If I don't have a Fire in hand, what happens next? I go Island, you chain SP.
No, that's my plan. Like, I'm just, if you like cold activated Island here, I'm pretty sure I just SP the dash and hope you don't have a fire.
Do you? Because on here, if you banish, if you let it go through, and I pop the Ash, then I get Garunix, and then Garunix does what?
Summon Garunix.
If there's no other Fire King card, it doesn't do anything. It just cycles a body for a body.
I guess if you had a fire card, you'd always be popping instead of the ash.
Exactly, right? So I don't think you'd want to banish this.
That makes sense, yeah.
Not that I think
because it doesn't make a difference.
Yeah, not that's what I did. If I had that, maybe I should have. If I had a fire king card, I don't remember if I had a fire king card yet. That's what I should have done, but I don't think I do because I don't remember what I did next.
I think you make Link Duo, right?
I used Snake Eye Ash.
I can't remember. This was so long ago.
It was a long time ago because this wasn't
It's
negated.
probably just Oak.
But then Oak, yeah, I guess it puts 2 bodies up. I don't know if I'm supposed to be trying to clear the field and enter a grind game. That doesn't feel terrible. But hold on, you princess here.
I think I have to, right? Play around Flamebridge.
Because the Flamebridge is going to be live now. And then I won't be able to... This is where you putting your Oak Engrave is so huge. Because now if I heat your Oak, I get access to Flamebridge back. Otherwise, my only way to get to Flamebridge is to princess back my Oak, which is a lot worse.
Yeah. Yeah, I can actually remember while playing this, when we were like playing this first weekend, thinking, man, I have no idea what to ever put back in Flamebridge and Popeye. Because it wasn't muscle memory yet, where you're supposed to put in spell traps in.
Chain Kariba, so you get the free body out.
There's no reason not to.
Yeah. But then I still have the Sinful here, and I still have the... What do I have to do? I'm trying to remember what I do if I don't have a fire, because the problem is if I don't have a fire, this island's never going to get to resolve. How do I force out the SP?
What are you thinking about at this point in terms of card, right? Like you just respect it being Nib, I guess?
The last card in hand? Whether you SP your own princess away than Nib me?
Yeah.
Back then, I probably wasn't doing that, to be honest.
Maybe because it's just not something that's on your mind at the time?
I was thinking, oh, you can't do it. Yes, I had Kieran.
Oh, yeah. Kieran just completely destroys me. Yeah.
Yeah. It makes me think how this got to a grind game, because it did, right? Was I just supposed to, when I had the Ash on the field...
Yeah, I did.
I think the whole Ash play that I did was just burning cards. I could have just gone Island, and if you chained SP banished my Ash, I don't even care, because then I hold the Sinful for...
Yeah, you just Sinful for Oak, and you probably win that way.
Yeah, right? And that wins the game. And then, because if you don't chain it, because you're not really supposed to, it doesn't matter. The SP doesn't do anything, right? I send the Kieran, and then my Garunix pops one of the monsters. Like, if I pop your thing here, you have no Fire King cards. It turns off Princess. And then I'd send our Vada back to Kieran. I'd have 2 bodies in play, and then afterwards Sinful for Oak, and you're just dead. You're just straight up dead.
Yeah, Island also just forces SP by putting Garunix on the field.
Yeah, so I think I use my bodies inefficiently here. I just wasted my Snake Eye cards, because now my original Sinful doesn't do anything. Interesting.
I think what ends up happening in this game is I live, and then I mess up the next turn, and then I lose because of it.
That's still what's cool to learn, right? It's cool to see here that you should be dead here. I was like, in my head when I'm learning a deck, it's like, I want to force through interactions first, and it just wasn't correct here the way I did it. Very much, I'm burning my resources in a way that was not smart. I wasn't putting enough emphasis on the Snake Eye cards either.
You just pop SP here, summon Garunix, and then dump Arvada probably.
And then Hida, right?
I think my last card actually is Nib, and then you original the Poplar away to play 3, or maybe I'm misremembering.
I don't remember, but yeah.
Okay, either way, you should be dumping Arvada, right? No question.
Yeah, I think what I'm thinking about here is my long-term play, not what I'm actually sending off Garunix. What I'm thinking about, yeah, definitely not, because thinking for one at critical points is a kind of wrong, because I can give away information. You want to have your turn mapped out. So here, I'm not just thinking about what I'm sending a Garunix, I'm mapping out the rest of my turn. Because when I see you banish the Princess, I'm like, okay, that A, that's follow-up, and B, that's also a good chance you have Nibiru. And then also, deciding what to pop, I think it didn't matter, right?
I see no reason why you wouldn't pop. It's just the only one that gives you a body.
It's supposed to pop the Poplar, maybe, because your bodies don't matter, right? If I get to kill you, those 2 monsters won't make a difference.
No, you shouldn't pop the Poplar, because then you won't have Fada for original.
No, your Poplar. With Kieran, I'm saying. Because your Karibo and SP don't matter. If it's not Nib in hand, you're dead.
How do you force out Nib? It's probably just Hida, right? Hida, and then since you have the Baylor Engrave, you can go Celine.
Hida... I don't think... I did play Celine. What spellcaster did I have? I had Valor. Hida just Oak is just broken, right? Because then I get to go...
Oh, I forgot that you could Hida the Oak.
But then how do I play through Nib?
You probably just get Ponix, and then
Dark?
go Dark,
Yeah.
and then go Celine, right? And then make Amber Whale.
I haven't princessed yet. Yeah, that oak is so huge. It wasn't Nib. I get to the flame bridge.
It was Nib still, I think.
So then here I just put a card back to sack off with Sinful, right? And then I can go, I just try to do a Zelantis OTK. Is that what I do? And then when it doesn't work out, I have the flame bridge triggers?
I think so. No, I think you original the way that Oak here to set Apollo, and then I hit the Nib, and you triggered flame bridge, and I just, yeah. That would make sense.
And because I played multiple Sanctuary Islands, this Ponix had a target, which also means I can go Phoenix, draw a card, which is nice. Try to dig for a hand trap if I go for an Apple line.
Summon Snake Eye.
What? Why did I do that? Hold on. Why did I do that? Okay, that one just made 0 sense.
I think they were both just obviously.
Okay, but most of the mistakes at least have some sort of, oh, I see the mistake there, like, that's why I was thinking my approach or my thinking was wrong. This
one is literally just like, what the hell
complete brain fart. What was that? I don't even, because I'm pretty sure at the time I didn't even think that was a big mistake. But what?
I don't think either of us noticed it at the time.
That's crazy.
And it's even crazier if you played multiple Sanctuary Island, because that's like even more of an incentive. Whoops. Wait, you just have game here, don't you? With Dark into Princess? For sure. No, this is game.
How did I butcher this? Let's take a look.
I don't think you did. I think maybe the Grand Game was another game.
No, I think it was this game. But let me close this.
No, this is so easy, right? This is just Link Kribo.
Whose Kribo is that banished? Is that my Kribo? Did I lose my Kribo somehow?
Oh, no. Okay, I remember now. You couldn't kill me because you didn't have the Kribo.
Yeah. What happened to my Kribo? I don't remember.
Isn't that my Kribo? No, my Kribo got popped. So
yeah, no, this is your banished pile with the Princess and the Ash. This got banished by SP, right?
Oh, yeah.
So I don't have a Dark Link 1. If I played Anima like I do in my current deck, that honestly was probably one of the reasons, like in hindsight, when I was building my deck, that I wanted to have Anima. And it does sometimes come up, is just having a second Link 1 Dark. Interesting.
So the best you can do here is probably IP
Princess,
and then Princess, right?
Gone.
Then IP and then Princess, right?
Oh. Well, flame. Do I put the IP in grave? I have no darks.
I'm pretty sure you just passed on Amblay Whale with nothing else, and I screwed up game.
That sounds right. Starting the turn with the Princess.
What happened was, I guess we can talk about it, but I made like 3 or 4 mistakes in a row.
I honestly don't remember that much. Here, for some reason, I'm still trying to find the lethal line. I just can't. I'm so curious. It's so fun watching back.
No, I can like actually remember now. I'm pretty sure you passed on Amblay Whale.
Yeah. Like, who are these idiots?
Oh my god, we're literally that. It's whatever.
How did you not kill me? How did I win this game?
No, I forgot. I think I forgot about Amblay Whale's first effect, and then I forgot about its second effect. It was something crazy.
All right, well,
like it's something really, really ugly.
Effects, right?
It's literally Amblay Whale pass. Yeah. Oh my god, I can't believe I messed this up. Horrible.
I was thinking like, oh, this was such a good game. We had a good back and forth. And in retrospect, holy shit.
That's how good back and forths happen in here, right? Because if both people play perfectly, normally you don't get to that point.
Yeah, it's like almost like chess, right? When the punish game is really good, it just ends half the time. The second you make a blunder, right? If someone's good.
In chess, usually if you make a blunder, you can have a winning position, but then you have converting in chess is way harder. This shouldn't be hard.
Sure. Yeah. But it can be in the same way. I don't know. Maybe I'm stressing this too much, but.
So I think I started by princessing for Flambridge to force out you to princess.
That would make sense, right?
Okay, I remember what happened. So, when I was like thinking about this, I was like, oh, he's just dead because I can get back on Flambridge. But I forgot that when you triggered princess, you would get back the Runix too, and then summon back Armada. So I didn't account for Kieran to pop or for to have a negate. So I just like completely threw it.
You were swapping back flame bridges there because originally when we were trying to polish this, we don't want the proxies in field unless we have to. So we wanted him to have the real flame bridge coming out. We didn't put in the effort to cut that out for the game when we're doing it in this way.
It doesn't matter. Right?
What the hell do I do though? Because if I pop the flame bridge, it'll trigger. If I pop the princess, you can trigger the princess.
I think you pop flame bridge.
But you're gonna get bodies then, right? You can still play through this, and you should still have original.
No, yeah, I'm literally I just played like.
Oh, is this the game where you didn't know you could sinful for something? You didn't know you could sinful for Ponix as well.
No. This is the game where I didn't know I could add Ponix off of Snake Eye Ash.
Okay. You were just practicing your first snake eye deck.
No, yeah, I would have won it. Okay, so let's see it 30 seconds. And just Ash added another snake eye card for no reason, and it did nothing in my hand. Whereas if I added Ponix, I could have just killed me easily.
Because you just have so many bodies, right? Like, the heat is gone is the one thing.
No, this is indefensibly bad for me to lose this game.
Same with me.
I think mine's worse, but like, obviously, yeah.
Neither are good. I don't think it's a competition who played worse. People wonder how we get better, right? Or how the same people keep doing well. It's because if you spot the mistakes like this and then don't do them again.
Yeah. After this, I never forgot that.
Yeah. We may have...
Like, I never didn't add Ponix in this situation again, right? That's how you learned.
Yeah. Like, we may have, in this exact moment, not thought we made any mistakes. And part of it is going back and realizing we made the mistakes. It's part of why we're reviewing it now. At this point, though, we feel very, like, well-practiced, but it's a good habit to have to go back and review your old games. See what could have gone differently.
Yeah, reviewing your own games is super important. Yeah, This is so bad.
Yeah, my field's full, but I only have one interrupt left after this. I have two asterisk because I can pop something with Arvada and that'll trigger whale. But
I also forgot about that. I remember I also messed that up. And then I think I like sequenced in a way where I thought that I would be able to kill you by princessing at the end, and I forgot that I started my turn by using princess effect.
Oh no. That's happened to me a couple times though. Especially when people like will Hida or whatever my princess. And then they'll try to kill me with princess, and that doesn't work.
Yeah, this was rough.
So you still have so much going for you. Yeah, not adding Ponix is criminal, by the way, but...
I think at this point, I might have already thrown enough to not be winning anymore. But if I added Ponix, for sure, I would just be winning in this position.
They still have the original, right? So you still could have got it, which is the insane part.
What did I even add? Like another Snake Eye Ash?
You added another Snake Eye Ash. I think you added another Snake Eye Ash.
I had 2 chances to add Ponix.
You just went past it. Confidence, you put that down.
Okay, I think it's because, like, when I learned that you could Snake Eye Ash, add Snake Eye Ash, I was like, oh, that's so cool, because normally you can't do that with cards that search.
Yeah.
So that was, like, at the front of my mind, and I just totally forgot that I could be adding things that aren't Snake Eye Ash.
Okay, but how often is Snake Eye Ash add Ash even correct? It feels so... blech.
No, because you do it a lot in the pure deck when you do your setup.
It's fair, yeah. Not on turn 1, though, but I guess this isn't turn 1.
Yeah, if I had a Ponix.
It's fine, you were playing pure this game, and we'll count your double Kieran as a lullaby. You discarded the card for Witch. Even though that probably would have been different, too.
Yeah, so I think I sacked with Ash here to get the Oak that I put back. Yeah, it's crazy that my goal when I used that original wasn't even to extend with Ponix or Ash, it was just to put the Oak back to summon it again.
Hadn't you already used it, though, as well?
No, I didn't use it.
Okay.
I purposely saved it for later. No, yeah, here's where I forgot that you would get an Amber Wheel pop after you pop with Arvada.
Yeah, so here what are you trying to do? Add back? You trying to add back the Hida, right? So you can use the Hida again?
Yeah, so I was trying to put the Hida back in my extract with Sunlight Wolf. So I used Link Rainbow, I think, here. Engraved, Tributing Ash. And then you negated Link Rainbow with Arvada.
Okay.
And then you popped the Sunlight Whale, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, because the Arvada will negate the Karibo, so the Arvada trades off a body, and then the Karibo, yeah.
No, I forgot that you could just pop something that triggers the Amber Whale with Arvada.
Quick note here for all the people watching who don't know, Sunlight Wolf, when it adds to the hand, says you can't summon it. However, if it doesn't actually summon it back to the hand, and it adds it back to the extra deck, like in this case, adding back a Hida, you can summon it that turn. So that is a big distinction that is important for some grind games. I don't know how important it is. Always, it's really not going to be something that comes up too often, but it's good to know. So we're not making legal plays here. Just making sure that you're aware.
And just really bad plays, not illegal plays.
Correct. But okay, so one thing I don't like as well is linking Princess into a Link 2. It feels so neg when you're like, in terms of your net Link bodies. I'd so much rather turn that into a Raging Phoenix or a Whale than into Zelantis.
I know, it's so bad.
Yeah, because you're at 0 bodies now after committing.
Yeah, I don't know how this happened.
So much, yeah.
I think at this point I used Oak, and then I just couldn't do anything with it.
Because you have Dark left, that's it. Oh, you have no Karibo, though. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the same thing that happened to you happened to me. I couldn't make Dark.
Again, yeah. It shouldn't have, but yeah.
It only came up because I messed up, like,
exactly,
literally every action I made this turn.
And now with 2 bodies, how do you convert this? I don't remember what you did here.
I'm pretty sure I just conceded. Or let you kill me.
Yeah, because what's the recourse here? I'm looking at your extra deck right now, there's just a fat load of nothing.
No. I also even if I could get to Dark, I would still lose because I already used Princess.
Yeah, you did.
No, this was rough. I think this was back when I was still playing Lab, because I thought Lab was maybe playable.
No,
so I had no experience with
this was
Snake
like
Eye.
right after, because I remember we sat down and we went to the film Lab games, and you were just complaining how bad Lab was, and you said you can't play the deck because it's such a bad fire matchup. So I think you were already over it at this point.
Okay, yeah, this was like the day that I got over it. No, but like at the time, I just like obviously it's not an excuse, and I didn't even like. It's not even an issue that I missed playing and testing because that's just how it is.
Yeah.
But at this point in time, this was like my first time summoning Snake Eye Ash. That's how bad it was. Because I was playing Lab before only.
We played Lab earlier in the day as well. We played Lab versus Race, and so Alec is there as well. And the first match we actually filmed was Alec versus Ryan or John. Sorry, his name is John. We called him Alec as a kid, but we couldn't use the match because John just made so many mistakes. Like, we can't post this.
Dude, it was actually so. It was like so.
And
like
destroyed. That's how bad Lab was into Princess.
No, okay. The first time we filmed the Lab race match, I basically won that game.
Oh.
But then I think someone's mic wasn't on. Wait. No, it was just that Alec.
We decided to go back because
played so bad the footage wasn't usable.
Yeah, because he summons Heat Soul and just doesn't use the effect to draw. Like, that one is probably the worst mistake we saw. There's so many mistakes that day between all of us. Holy.
Yeah, that was the first match today. I think he added the wrong spell with Airlifter, and then I think he added the wrong monster off alert or something like that. And then he didn't draw with Heat Soul, and he didn't draw with Wanted at the same turn. And then he
and then he tried arguing with us afterwards. He did draw Heat Soul, and I'm like, I don't think you did, dude. And he looks at his hand, thinks for a minute, and just staring. And was like, yeah, you're right. And then we just decided, okay, we can't fucking use
it. It was so funny because on my turn he used the Heat Soul, and he said, "I'll go down to 6K." I said, "You're at 7K now."
Yeah. And in my head, I was like, I thought maybe I missed the Heat Soul draw, but when you said it as well, I'm like, oh, okay, I didn't miss it. Alec missed it.
No, that match was just like not a very good representation of either deck.
Yeah, and that's why we decided not to use it, right?
Then we refilmed it, and
even if there are mistakes, right? We want to still like be somewhat usable, not just all mistakes.
Yeah, not using Heat Soul's effective draw is not a learning experience. It's just being stupid.
It's crazy to me that this game is still going, by the way, because like at this point, I stopped watching, but I would have found a way to lethal you like 400 ways, and it should have been so easy.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything to commentate over, right? You literally started your turn with 4 bodies.
There's not. I almost like dumbfounded that I couldn't close this out faster. It should be like muscle memory at this point that my opponent has a princess and one unknown. All right, this is just
If you take us back now to this game state, we could probably find game in like 20 seconds.
What am I doing, by the way? Why am I linking away my powerful monsters? What am I doing? I have to have a lethal line. If I don't have a lethal line, I am stupid.
No, I'm sure you killed. Like, I'm pretty sure at some point, even like we would have just been talking. Like, we're talking, right? We're just probably talking openly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, I should be.
With no audio because the mics both died. That was great. Look, you can see the green lights flashing on our on the pictures below on both of our things. That means they're dead, and I didn't notice that.
Really?
Yeah. Oops.
This is just a simple princess OTK.
Yeah. You have to play 2 princesses, though. I wouldn't have had to do that if I just played not this, but
in the Fire King deck, at least you need to. The Peer deck gets rid of 1.
I don't think you need 2 in the Fire King deck. I have never summoned the second one in a tournament yet.
Really?
No. And like I've wanted a Baron as well for games where I lead Witch and I have like an Ash Blossom in hand, and then Typhon's not terrible. There's definitely other considerations besides the second princess.
I think this might have been where I realized that you could add Ponix.
This is. You said you could do that, and I'm like, yeah. Yeah, like you're turning to the side, like, huh? Yeah.
That's because like whenever 2 of us were playing, the third person would be in the chair watching. So I'm like probably talking to Alec. What?
I can't believe I didn't get Ponix the first turn though.
Wait, maybe if you got Ponix the first turn, I would have won the game because I would have realized that you could do that.
No, I would have got the first original effect. It wouldn't have been. Surely you know that original can get the first effect. At least can get Ponix. Otherwise, what would be the whole point of the deck?
Okay, I'll be honest. There's like maybe a 20% chance I didn't.
Oh my god.
Based on this gameplay, right?
I don't think it was that bad. I actually just am dumbfounded how this took me 10 minutes to find lethal. Maybe not 10 minutes, but
Are you like skipping through the video at all, like fast forward, or?
no, it's not on fast forward because I wanted to slow it down when we got to good spots. This obviously is not. We've been talking about nothing for the last 5 minutes or so, but
Yeah, hopefully people enjoy just thinking about how
just
stupid
bantering.
you
Yeah,
are.
we're just bantering. I don't know what I'm doing here.
This is literally so unnecessary.
What am I shoveled back the oak to use it again. I copied your play. I just didn't need to do that. What's the
Just
point
makes
of
it
it? Finally made Atlantis.
Yeah.
Yay. Only took forever. Oh my god. I'm almost embarrassed by this. But it's okay. It's
This gameplay is pretty embarrassing, but it's also
yeah.
it's better to play like this now than in tournament.
Yeah. Dude, there are a couple times where I have played like this in tournament, and it will happen. The more important thing after that is then to not tilt and play better from there. Because you tilt, then you lose another game for misplays. That's when it catches up with you bad.
Sometimes composing yourself after misplaying is just as important as not misplaying in the first place.
Yeah, so like I actually think I played pretty solidly like day 2 of the UDS thing after how bad I played like round 6 on feature. And that's part of
Dude,
it.
your
Yeah,
match against
a
Shu
night
was
to
actually
compose
super rough.
It was so bad. I just played so badly game 2, actually just like inexcusable. But I still was able to like I don't know. I actually don't remember how I played game 3 if it was bad or not. But yeah,
I'm sure it wasn't as bad as game 2.
No, it's possible not to be. But yeah, it was. It's important to recompose yourself for sure.
So I think I have Fire King Island, Armada, I think Ash. And
Wait, what? You don't want to like... You had Kieran as well. Okay. Wait, so do you not like leading Island, pop Arvada, pop Garunic, summon back the Arvada, and just have the Arvada floating there?
I guarantee you that was not something that I even knew was possible.
Okay. Because like Valor Kieran is nice, but it's still definitely worse because you lose the Snake Eye Ash.
No. I guarantee you I just didn't know I could do that. I should have just popped the Armada for sure. That's trolling. Yeah?
Yeah. Because you have Island in hand, right? Because now this is... Isenful is just summoning Oak, but like...
I think my thought process at the time was I want to save Island as an unknown, and then Island pop Kieran, or pop Armada to like literally like just spit monsters on the board, if I get it. Or
So, like-
even if not, right?
Okay, so hold on. It may actually be correct to do it this way because it's a better chance of forcing out Valor, where I think the only way you lose this game is Valor Nib, right? Imperm Nib? The Imperm Nib...
Oh, so you're saying I should bait out the Valor and then play
Yeah,
through
because
Nib
you can play
naturally?
through it so easily other ways. So I wonder if that's what went through your head. But after laughing and joking for the first few seconds, because if I see summon Arvada first and summon Ash, I'm holding Valor Nib to the end. Because it just does nothing otherwise. And...
Yeah, maybe. I mean, even if I did make the right play, though, I guarantee you at the time, it didn't even cross my
Yeah,
mind.
I think after you get to this point, you Island Arvada to play around Nib.
And I'm pretty sure I just ate the Nib.
You just ate the Nib? No, I'm saying like what you're supposed to do in this spot. You're supposed to summon Ash to eat through a Valor or Imperm. If I use Valor, I probably don't have Imperm, right? Because I'm just destroying myself into
Oh,
time.
for sure, yeah.
So I'm assuming you have to have... I'd have to have a second Valor and a Nibiru here to punish. And I think you are... No, I don't have a second Valor. I definitely would have changed the second Valor to Ash. I don't have a Valor Imperm.
I should have Island here. You're right.
Yeah, so you
'Cause
Island
at this point,
Arvada here.
It's just the easy way to beat Nib.
And then, yeah, and then... So I still think leading Ash is correct, though. And now that we actually talk about it, for that reason, just to force this out. That way, you can't lose to Nib.
This is why I only play mid-range, man. This is too much.
I don't know if I call it Fire King combo. Also, you played
This is
Dragon
too
Link.
much.
Dragon Link was like was very similar to this. It feels hand traps with
Dragon.
powerful 1-card, 2-card plays. 1-card plays that got better with 2 cards or 3 cards.
What do you mean thoughtful? Dragon Link is literally a flowchart. How do I make Chaos Ruler? And then see what I hit.
I don't think it's that simple. You don't give yourself credit.
Maybe if I played a DC Cup with Snake Eye, I'd be able to figure it out.
Isn't that literally? I don't know when it's getting released, but isn't that literally happening?
I'm gonna play WoW, but it
Oh
could
my
happen.
I don't think I can play anymore, but I was gonna play Tier Snake Eye or Branded the entire time.
Alright, so yeah. So what's happening here is I think my mindset is just I'm gonna hold Island and then
Are you just trying to force Apo
Just,
here
like,
and
use
then
it
you
to
can go
vomit
Island
bodies.
after, or
yeah, I think I literally just didn't realize that I could put Arvada on the field.
yeah, very. I don't think I had Nib.
Oh, I think you did.
Did I?
Yeah, you did. I'm pretty sure I remember you having it.
I have to give you back the Flame Bridge, right?
Oh yeah, I'm looking for it and I can't find it.
Oh, it's in my hand. I forgot about that. That was funny. I forgot about this. Okay, no, what's so funny? Hold on. What's so funny is the way you reacted and you reacted on screen at the same time. You go both right. You fell to the different directions. Oh man, what a mess of a game.
I also just made my hand better by putting flippage on.
I wonder if I get to mulligan now. What is this? Don't do that, guys. Don't put your flight bridge in your extra deck. Pro tip.
Everything about this is wrong.
Are we rewinding? I think we wanted to refilm this because obviously we can't show that on camera. We were trying to have a clean duel.
And then what? We just decided not to edit it out?
Nah, it's more fun. Where do we have to talk over commentary like this? It's more fun. Laugh.
It's like a blooper reel kind of, right? It's funny at least.
Yeah. Like you can see the proxied crossouts your deck because I didn't have enough for both of us. God.
Yeah. If we ever do this again, we need to actually prepare the decks ahead of time.
Yeah, sure. I wanted you guys to build your own decks, but I guess I should just give.
I did bring my lab deck.
Yeah, and you played with it, and then we never used it.
It was also release weekend, right? So it's like unlikely that we would have the decks.
But I got enough for 2 Snake Eye decks. That's why there's nothing. Okay, I forgot to get a second Flame Bridge. That one is completely me. I'm just dumb. I forgot to get another Flame Bridge. But I literally made sure to get 4 Poplars, 4 Princesses. It was a pain in the ass, but I made sure that I had those, and then I just forgot to get a second Flame Bridge. And I actually tried finding Link Rebos. I just could not find them. I had to go buy them in the Chicago Regional from the side deck the week after. And I was just praying. If someone didn't have a Link Rebo in Chicago, I was just done for.
What do you mean? You just have to play 2 animals?
I did bring 2 animals just in case. Even though it doesn't even work with the Heat Soul combo. Okay, this is so wrong.
Oh my god. I think this is how I ate the noob.
You just have 5 bodies on field at this point. I have to nib here, right?
You surely did, yeah.
Oh my god.
No, yeah, I did this absolute. Okay, my excuse is that at the time my glasses were broken, so I was disoriented. That's the
yes.
official
You're
excuse.
also drunk, right?
No, I don't drink.
No, I was just making up excuses. You also hadn't slept the
No,
night
but
before.
that excuse is like the cover-up is worse than the crime, if it's true.
If you're just dueling, it's not really an issue to be drunk and dueling.
I'm pretty sure I actually put up a decent board because I had that Arvada with 5 gallon, but obviously this was not correct.
But the Arvada doesn't even revive anything, right? There's no Ponix there.
There's a Kieran.
Oh, there is a Kieran. Okay, so you get 3 bodies out. You should have had full field, not this.
You know what's crazy? At the time, I probably thought, oh, this was really good.
You thought that, you're feeling yourself. I played nice there. I don't remember
This
if
is
you
like
win this game, but if you
prime
win this game,
example
you're
of how
probably
you
like
can,
proud of yourself. I played through Valor, Dave. I'm so
Dude, this is
good.
a prime example of how you can play horribly and still win.
And also think you played well, because yeah, this is still making the most of the scenario, but like it also could have played entirely differently from the beginning and not been in this position. And I know mine have a goddamn Flame Bridge in it now. I forgot that. So I'm just down an extra card.
Wait, really? Did we not give you a new card in hand?
I don't think so.
Oh my god.
I'm pretty sure I still got the little stinker in my hand.
What's the little stinker? Onyx?
Or the big stinker. Flame Bridge. I'm saying like I didn't put it back to draw a new card. I don't mind drawing Flame Bridge. It's not the end of the world.
Wait, I think you did. I like to think that one of us would have noticed if you didn't. Oh, you have 3 cards in hand. You have 3, right?
Yeah.
You have 3. You have 3.
Yeah. The Flame Bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying I have a Flame Bridge in my hand that's like contributing to how bad it is.
Oh, yeah. I see.
Wait, why did he waste a Hita?
I am an idiot.
Yo, wasting Hita's crazy. I didn't even take that in. That card is
I'm
so
an idiot.
good.
I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot. Relax. Relax.
What was the point of that? You just needed to burn a Link 2?
I should have burned Phoenix.
Yeah, putting Phoenix and Grave is actually nice, because then you get to do the easier Atlantis combos later.
Okay, so here,
What?
I leak Princess up because I'm planning to pop it with Arvada, right?
Yeah, I remember thinking this was like weird. The issue is if I just draw Imperm for turn and I Imperm the Arvada, you lose instantly.
No, I forgot. Okay, yeah. I forgot that I could just make Amblo Whale, and that if I popped Amblo Whale, I would trigger Grunix. I forgot I had Grunix in Grave. This is why I did this. If you couldn't tell, I'm not very comfortable with the Fire King card.
And I lost to this, right?
Sometimes you just lose to someone who played bad, right?
Yeah. In all respect, if you don't have a way to deal with the Arvada, then it is going to be a problem, right? Because then the IP does come out, and
This player's horrible.
I know, but at least it's still vulnerable. But it's not like I can't. It's instant lose type thing.
Please tell me I Arvada this. Okay.
Yeah, I think you have to Arvada the first thing.
Yeah, it's best in the talents. Like, it pretty much plays best at everything. What am I thinking about?
Probably if you chain the Flamebirch or Garunix to do anything here. Because you can pop the You can't even pop. You don't have a goddamn Fire King.
Oh my god, I keep playing. Oh my god, why did I not use Gurunix? Oh my god.
No, why would you use Gruinix?
Wait, am I not supposed to?
No, because you don't have a Fire King engraved. You can't even use Karen.
Oh, what? Yeah,
You
I'm
have
even
to
just
wait till
playing
you
in the post commentary.
Princess.
Yeah, I got it. I got it.
Well, I'll say it for the viewers. You have to Princess pop the Arvada, and then Gruinix, you can revive the Arvada again, because otherwise it's no target for Karen. But here, like, if you get... yeah. It's the player on talents, right? That's why you do it this way? To bring up the IP.
Okay, so somehow I actually did the correct thing in the moment, and now I forgot what the thing was.
Wait, why do you IP here?
I have no clue.
That one I don't agree with. Did I go battle phase, maybe? You just let me go battle phase, then. Like, the battle phase is so important in this matchup that you probably just let the IP die, right? If I go battle phase?
I don't know, man. I'm not good at Snake Eye.
I'm not trying to roast you. I'm trying to help the viewers.
No, I'm not. I didn't take it that way. I'm just, like, cringing at how bad I played.
Oh, man. You added the pop in your hand.
This is like round 2 at a regional quality of play.
Are you playing Snake Eye at the regional at least, or are you playing Lab again? The one that's in 3 weeks now. 4 weeks?
The one that, the Toronto regional?
Yeah.
I'll probably just kids.
Oh, sure. Get Witch, get Drolled.
That might be the only acceptable reason to play Lab.
You don't have anything else? Lab is fun as well. That's another reason.
Yeah, it's also just a regional, right? So it's probably not a huge deal.
And my last card is just Flame Merge. Yeah, this is so effing over.
Yeah, I got one on the board.
Yeah, what was I supposed to do there? I don't think I can beat the board.
This one is giga unwinnable for you, yeah.
So I could have wanted it in draw phase to play on Droll, but I don't think like you just giving
it doesn't make a
not very good. You just don't. Yeah, so you just pop the Sinful here, right? Taking advantage of the fact that I have Flame Merge in my hand.
Oh, shut up! I'm taking advantage of the fact that I drilled you, so there's no punishment for putting Rachel on the grave.
Yeah.
I would princess that. Okay, well, now I would princess the witch either way, but back then maybe I didn't know that I was supposed to do that.
Right, that's fine. Yeah. Then I have one extender, an SP, and follow up. One card in hand, no normal summon. Obviously, that's just a wrap. Even if it wasn't Flame Merge, like I don't think there's any card that gets you out of there. And they're under Droll. Very over. All right. Going into game 3. Let's see how we mess up this time. I don't remember how this...
There's gotta be a bunch of mistakes. There's no way it went smoothly at all.
Oh, of course. That's why we look at this. Time to learn. Time to make fun of our past selves.
Yeah, this is your undisputed UDS champion.
My testing,
I
yeah.
think the first stage of the
I played so
format.
badly at the regionals. The reason I went to the regionals in Chicago the week before the UDS was I needed field practice. I don't learn that well on dueling books or on any other simulators. So I like being able to practice with physical cards in a tournament environment. Draw phase wanted. I don't think I had Snake Eye Ash fitted this. So what do you think? If you have wanted Snake Eye Ash, what do? You use normal Ash.
I think it's such a small difference that it's negligible, but I think you normal Ash, yeah.
I don't like a little weaker into Droll, but not even. It's weak in the double Droll is like the funny thing. But
there's like very small combinations of stuff, right? Like it's also, if you want it first, it's better into Delta Imperm, right? There's like a bunch of weird stuff.
Yeah, post side maybe. I guess I didn't consider Delta because I've never had it used against me, only I used it.
It's funny. When I was testing with Joey in January, so like a month before this, I was playing Lab and I was trying to make it work against Snake Eye. And I put Delta in my side deck because he kept talenting me and cross-outing me, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I don't think
Delta's a bad card. I really don't think it's that bad.
No, like I had the Deltas, and then like when it was like you and Paulo played it at DVS and made it spike, like I had Deltas.
They were already $20 before that. They were actually already quite expensive because I had to buy them off Milano.
Really?
Yeah.
I just assumed after getting Delta was 20 that it was because of you.
Wait, is your hand triple Snake Eye Ash?
Yes, it is.
I didn't realize that. Your hand was shit. My hand was also not good. These are the hands that I hate with this deck because, like, obviously I lost to a single interruption there. Like, it's so neg.
I hear you're throwing in my face that I could have had Onyx.
I wonder if that's what you're talking about. Saying, yeah, the thing I know you can do.
Dude, I can't. That's why you have to read your cards.
Yeah. So what am I supposed to...
Maybe at the time I would have seen, like, Kurikara in the side, and I'm like, why are they playing one of this card?
Is there a way to get another spell trap on field? Not really. I'm trying to think what's the best way to play around Nib here if I'm in this game state. Like, now that I'm better. You probably try to draw a Fire King card.
Yeah, but I think, don't you just go Princess Armada here?
Hold on, what are you suggesting as like the full line?
Aren't you just supposed to off Ash for Flamberge? And then make... So you sack off Ash and Sanctuary for Flamberge, and then Island pop something to get Gurnix, Parvada, and Backponix, and then you make Princess.
So
and
you
then
have
if
to have a fire in hand for that,
Flamberge.
which I'm pretty sure I don't if I discarded Imprint of Witch.
Yeah, if you don't have a fire in hand, I have no clue what you're supposed to do.
Because the other thing I can do is just go. I probably should have summoned Flamberge here before goddamn drawing a card. That was stupid. But you summon Flamberge, make Sunlight Wolf, bring back 2, and you do the play. But the other play, you'd have Sinful Spoil still. If you got Nibiru here, you wouldn't have the Sinful Spoil. But you already have the Island. That just means you have 1 body less though, because you don't have the Oak pretty much in rotation. Because the Sinful versus the Oak, it's a 1 body difference. Is that worth it? I go Apo, and then what? I don't have enough resources to make Princess, so that's not that good. Or I can just go Princess.
I don't think you can beat Neb, right? If you don't have a fire in hand?
I don't know if Fire Hand, you don't think I can beat Nib. There has to be a way to do it that's pretty good. Because this is the... Yeah, 1 Witch is rough, but there has to be like some sort of play that mitigates it the least. Because, okay, if I'm discarding Imprint, my hand is all hand traps. So I should be doing it in a way that, like, even if it's a half field, I just don't leave myself vulnerable to any blowout. Right? I'm thinking, like, what if I go sack off the Ash and the Sanctuary here, get Oak, bring back Snake Eye Ash, and I'll link all 3 of those away for Princess. Princess back the Oak, and if you Nibiru there, and then I still have the Island, and I pop...
Well, we're saying that you wouldn't have a fire, right?
I don't have a fire in hand. I was thinking I had a Sanctuary add back a card. A Sunlight Wolf add back a card to that play, and I don't. I do.
Wait, maybe you just go Flamberge with Oak. Sorry, you just go Flamberge with Sanctuary and Ash and then make Sunlight Wolf?
But then what do you do, right? Because you get to a weird point where...
You probably go Heatsoul, Apollo, and then you pop whatever you added back.
That's what I'm saying, but then what do you do afterwards? You never get to a Princess that way, which is annoying.
You need any normal... Oh wait, you normal summon it.
Yeah, so that's part of the problem. Because you don't have a great play after the fact. If you get to board state...
I actually think you could just pass on Amblewhale, right?
Pass an Amblewhale? Wait, in which position?
So you go... Is this trolling?
The other play I could do... So say I go Ash, Sanctuary, get Oak, and revive the Ash again. That play, I can get nibbed there. But I probably... Would I get nibbed there? Or would someone not nib me there, is the question. It's so hard to say, right? If I'm inclined to say they won't nib because I haven't used Princess, because if I have any fire in hand and I go pop fire, what's it called? And then Garunix, then make Princess, and then revive the Oak, and they're just boned. So if I get to that point, I make Sunlight Wolf, then Karibo, add back the Snake Eye Ash, then make Princess, bring back Oak, get Flamebird from deck by sacking off the Princess, and then Island pop the Ash I just added back, send Arvada, bring back, and then make IP. So IP, Flamebird with Garunix, Princess, Arvada, and Grave. Yeah, but it does have 1 weak spot to nib, is the problem. If they nib there. But that nib is not a safe nib. So I guess there is merit to using the want to draw there, because that can change the plays.
No, I think the want to draw isn't a problem. I think you're definitely supposed to do that.
Because if I draw Flamebird, it's fine. It changes my plays, because I can Island send Flamebird as an extension tool, which is actually okay.
Maybe your thought process was... No, you don't know.
I'm just trying to think of what the actual best play is. Interesting games. But I don't like that play I just said opens me up to Nibiru. So it's probably just don't put Princess in Grave, which feels so
It has
wrong.
to be just Ash sending, right? Yeah, there's no way it's anything else.
Get back to Flamebridge again. I think wanted to reshoot it again. But...
And then we just did it. It was not, in fact, edited out.
Let's see. Maybe there's a better play I'm not seeing.
It's just Sunlight Wolf here, right? Huh? Oh, Garunix is in your hand.
Okay, that changes everything. Why didn't I... Oh, I think I drew it off of Wanted. But okay, what if... So, say I'm playing Celine... My deck would have to be Celine Anima. But there's merit to that. I don't want to draw. I go Sunlight Wolf, effect. So, I go at this point, I make Sunlight Wolf for those 2 monsters. And I add back...
you make Anima?
The Flamebird, yeah, and then I make Anima, and then I make Celine, bring back Diabell Star, make Apo, and then I have the Fire on field. That's the 1 extra body I need.
Yeah, that's cute.
Okay, so that I need Celine for that play. Interesting. Okay, so this
I think not playing Celine is crazy. That card is literally how the fabrics too.
it never really came up for me in testing, or like I never needed it in the tournaments. But I can see like this honestly makes me want to play it. Like I'm still learning, right? Like there's nothing to say I'm an expert at this format now. I'm still constantly learning. You know, everyone always is. Seeing that makes me want to replace the second princess I never summoned with Celine, because this is a play you do with one card witch, and you're almost never going for this exact play because you have other cards in your hand that change how you approach things. But seeing that play out the way it is makes me want to have a Celine in the deck.
It's better to have a card that like comes up once every 10 games, but changes the outcome of the game than something that comes up 8 times out of 10, but doesn't matter. Right?
Princess is like also the same as Nibiru installation, right? Like it's if they Nibiru on your princess summon because so it almost felt.
I mean, you always pretty much go Sunlight Wolf, right?
Yeah, so it always feels weird. Sunlight Wolf feels so insane in this deck. So yeah, I'm not liking this play. Makes no sense, by the way. I don't know what the hell this is. This is worse than everything I mentioned by a wide margin because I have Kieran in hand. So what am I doing? IP pass? Like just throwing someone princess?
Imagine you Kieran pop another fire in hand or something ridiculous.
Oh, I'm gonna get murdered by Nib. What am I doing?
Oh, you're gonna get Sunlight Wolf.
Yeah, so
like your threat is that if I nib you, you end with Kieran and a fire in hand.
Yes, which is not as good as it should be. Yeah.
Oh my god, we were sharing a Sunlight Wolf too.
I think I lost it. I bought 2 Sunlight Wolves. I did. I promise you I did. And I don't know where they were. I remember being so
No, but we were definitely sharing a Sunlight Wolf.
We were. I just don't remember where mine was. Because I literally went to the locals the day before and bought 2 Sunlight Wolves. Can't believe you stole my Sunlight Wolf, Ryan.
You think that's actually what happened?
No.
You don't think I would have stolen something nicer?
Like the Ponix, the foil.
If I'm not going to add Ponix with Ash, I'm probably not taking it from you either.
Did you Nibiru me here? Now is the question. I don't remember.
I remember my hand was just terrible this game. It was 3 Snake Eye Ashes called by and something else.
Was this game just a wash then? Is this one of the boring games where I spend 10 minutes making a knockdown?
If this was a wash, why is the thing so long?
I think we're almost done. Wait, no, there's half an hour more. Oh my god, what did I do? How did I lose? How do I almost lose this?
I think it's because my Snake Eye Ash was off, so I started playing.
What?
Did you just make Princess with Heat Soul? Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Watching old plays is so hard.
That's such a crazy waste of materials.
There's no way. What am I doing? Oh my god. I really needed practice. I drew Arvada. How did you almost win this? You drew Arvada for turn? Oh.
Maybe I'm insane.
You turned up in the last game?
Yeah. Oh, I Kieran probably. That's how I
Yeah, you for sure do.
Okay, so my hand is called by Arvada.
You have one more card after this, yeah. And then I think you have call by for the princess, and then I just shit the bed or the Garunix. I mean, I think
it might be I called by your Garunix, and that gave me a lot of ground.
Probably, right? Because I have nothing. I remember thinking after this game, maybe the mirror match isn't so bad. I just played terrible. That's why.
You probably should have made a field that just wasn't even close to breakable for me.
Yes, not Amble Whale.
Amble Whale.
He's just the whale man, living his life, on his best.
His life's mission is literally to go to the graveyard.
Sometimes, dude, there have been a couple times where we get into this weird ass grind game and the Fire King, and it doesn't happen that often, or even Pure Snake Eye, where you just start burning extra cards to stay alive, and then an Amble Whale comes down with 6,000 attack points, and it's just really hard to out.
Alright, what do you think I should do here?
Let's pause. Let's think for a second. What do you assume my back row is, right? If I had another imperm, surely I would have changed it, right? So would you think?
No, I know it's wanted. I know it's wanted.
Oh, you know it's wanted. Never mind. I'm being dumb right now. You probably just Hita, right? That baits interrupts. Or do I have a dark target?
I'm pretty sure it's Hita. No, I agree. I think it should just be Hita. I don't see a reason for me to do anything else.
Yeah, it's also nice because even call by aside, when I'm using Garunix, if I'm not popping another monster there, it does feel even worse.
How much do you want to bet I make SP for no reason?
I don't remember.
Oh my god.
Oh no, you just don't have a battle phase now?
I think that's what I did, yeah.
I think you targeted Garunix.
I might have targeted Islander Amble Whale. I'm not sure.
Why? That makes even less sense.
I think I was overestimating. I think my mindset was just so focused on I have to not let this Garunix resolve that I didn't value my battle phase as much as I was supposed to.
Why am I looking at my face down?
No, I think I probably originaled, and then I was teasing you. Are you gonna imperm me or something? Because I know.
Because Alec played into the imperm column like 4 times.
in one turn.
Yeah, that was yeah. Sanctuary. Yeah. So why do I keep looking at Unwanted? What's the next play here though? Because you will start exposing yourself to Nibiru relatively soon. I guess you'll have the Arvada though, so that's not bad. I mean, you can't even link off this Ponix. It's so dumb.
No, making SP here was just so bad.
And no battle phase. So how do you, okay, what are you supposed to do? Are you supposed to just make like a giant Apo and all the interrupts and hope it's enough?
No, we agree that I'm just supposed to make Kita, right? And then send the
Yeah, okay, but now that you're in this spot, like, how do you claw back?
I have to put Arvada on the field.
Yeah, for sure.
And I probably pop.
Oh, you're the Kieran Grave. Okay,
Island,
I forgot you linked it away again. Yeah. Pop Whale?
Oh my god.
Are you
what was I cooking?
Are you gonna Avada this and lose to Nib?
Wait, no, Jesse. I thought I had a battle for this.
No!
Yeah, that's what happened. I thought I was like under that.
You called by the whale? Oh, the Heat Soul? You can make your own whale. Okay.
Because you targeted Heat Soul with whale. This was wrong.
Yeah, because you get the other Amblo effect still.
No, this is when I realized that I did. I think this is when you told me I couldn't attack directly. I was like, oh shit.
I forgot about this. Yeah.
Yeah, no. That, like, when I was laughing, that's for sure when I remembered. Or, like, when I got told.
For all who aren't as well experienced in the Fire Mirrors at this point, or I guess Fire Mirrors, yeah, your battle phase is extremely important because trying to play a resource game is incredibly hard. You should usually be dead very fast. If you pass this back, it's so rough, right? Because there's all the graveyard effects, there's plenty of cards in hand still. The follow-up is just immense. Hita, Dark, all these Charmers also going to be very impactful. Using your SP banish is rough, and then from my perspective, you just want to make sure you're not getting flooded out. You want to make sure you're not burning all your resources after the SP banishes your field, because now you don't need to worry that much, right? Like, I'm chilling here, I'll save my resources in hand, unless I'm going to end his life pretty much with Nibiru. But, yeah, I don't need to do much anymore.
Okay, in my defense, I am not good at using SP. It's not really a defense. I'm like so bad at using SP, dude.
Is that why we play Master Duel? There's no SP out?
Oh, okay. It's because, you know how after Vancouver, I basically just didn't really have a reason to play the TCG much?
Yeah. Hey, didn't you win the Toronto Regional that SP came out like that weekend or week after? SP was
No. I got third. I got third at that one.
Sorry.
And I also misplayed it with it crazy, remember? I threw against Yugioh.
Oh, both of you just played terrible, but yeah.
Okay, to be fair, I made my play not understanding what Diabellstar did.
Oh, yeah. Here we trade Flame Bridges again.
No, so I think at this point, I just had to make the best board I could, but it's not enough, right? Because you have way too much follow.
It shouldn't be, yeah. So that's probably why this game takes so long, is you thinking how to make your best field. So what does that entail? Are we trying to end on Apo, IP, Burge, Bravado?
Probably, yeah.
Not going to be any synchros this deck. You're not going to have the synchrons, the Jet Synchron.
I remember feeling this impending sense of dread playing, because you had so many cards in hand, and just crossing off what you could logically have. I was like, oh, he's Talents, I can't win. No matter what field, there's no way I can beat Talents.
Yeah, Talents when I already have everything else going for me is definitely rough. Talents is definitely better in these type of spots, but you shouldn't be in these type of spots.
I'm pretty sure that I tried to Heat Soul draw this turn after called by Heat.
I think we went back. I think you did though, which is mental, by the way. But we make
my bad.
It's okay. We saw the disastrous turn one board I made, so it's only fair that you do the same thing.
I'm pretty certain that at some point throughout this day, I forgot who did it. Someone tried to make Heat Soul with a Karibo and a Masquerena.
I did. That was me.
I didn't know if it was you or me or Alec, because honestly, I could see any of the three of us doing it at that point.
I almost want to do this again with when the new decks come out again, because it's interesting to see how much we've really come in the month's time. Because holy, oof. I
you want to kill each other with Tenpai?
A lot this day, though.
Heat Wave?
Pardon?
You want to kill each other with Tenpai? Activate Heat Wave, go.
Okay, we probably test it against whatever is meta at the time, because it depends on if there's a ban list or not. It sucks. I want to show off the Yubel cards, but they probably won't be able to be usable without the Spirit of Yubel.
It's guys, it's about to happen. Not a horrible idea. And I add back to Kieran with Sunlight Wolf. This looks fine. And then I think I make the Heat Soul here.
I see it in the extra deck. I'm just waiting for you to summon it. Are you pulling it to the front?
Oh
Run!
no!
Look at my face. I think I'm just staring at you like, bruh. Oh man. We just go back, yeah. Because like that is like,
Dude, this is why I need Mastro. I need Mastro to tell me what I can and can't do.
you could pay 1,000 legally. You can still use Heat Soul. It's just not going to do anything. Oh man, this was
No, like,
one of the
so
other really dumb mistakes. Not like the I learned it. Oh, this is just because yeah, you know what call by does. I hope you understand.
Yeah. This is just like having a brain fart. I'm not paying attention.
What did I do with my hands there, by the way? I just like stop, and then I don't know what I did. Just making Apo. Is this it? I would just call.
I don't think the board that I made was bad, but there's just nothing I could have done at this point.
Yeah,
right? Like you're gonna crack no matter what.
IP actually doesn't do anything because SP's gone, and there's no way you reasonably play multiple SPs. Although I actually have seen some OCG lists do that. That's strange. Is that because you think they're trying to enter a grind game versus these decks, or I don't know. I don't get it. Maybe it's like maxi grinds. You want SPs?
Maybe. I've also sometimes wanted 2 SPs, but it's very rare, right?
Yeah, it's not that much.
I think I'm shuffling my hand. It's 2 Snake Eye Ashes in the queue, and I hand it back.
Alright, so approaching this field, if I have talents, it's just force out any effect, then talents end your life, right?
Yeah, it's just I'm gonna die for sure. There's nothing I can do.
I don't have I have Kieran in hand, right? So I just go Island.
Probably. That would make sense. I think you might have also normal summoned Snake Eye Ash or something, or normal Poplar. Yeah.
Why?
Yeah.
Why did I do that? Who knows?
Do you have Anima?
I do have Anima. That is why.
That's probably why, yeah.
As adding.
Oh my god. I should have Flamberge summoned SP immediately. What am I doing?
Yeah, that would have made it a lot harder. I just wouldn't have searched, right? Oh, wait. Yeah. Because then if you SP
I'm trolling.
The Anima, like.
Because SP checks Anima, yeah.
But it still turns on. What's it called? Wait, what?
It's still better.
Hold on, what am I doing?
What? I think I negated Link Creepo with Anima, or with Apollo, right? Oh, or you 6 cards in it. It's...
Neither of those make sense, by the way. Are you just debating how you'll use the talents anyways, play into it, or?
If there's nothing I can do, right? Like I have to at least try, hope that maybe by some stroke of luck you don't have talents in your hand.
I think with the way I started that turn, though, maybe you could have held. No, surely you negate Poplar if you're gonna negate Link Rebo, right? Because now that I'm sealing a double negate instead of 1, and also this is a resource you just saw me.
No, yeah, I should have negated Poplar for sure. I do not know what I was thinking.
You're chaining Kieran?
Am I popping Arvada?
Are you trying to chain block? I don't know. You can't chain block anything. I don't know.
I think what happened here was I thought about chaining Kieran, and then we decided that I shouldn't.
You probably are supposed to chain Flamebridge for SP, right?
Flamebridge.
Apo and the SP check each other.
Yeah.
I guess what this does is it threatens the XYZ, but let's redo it because we decided, yeah, you don't want to use Kieran.
I remember this game was also the game that made me realize that the XYZ was not good.
I'm not a fan of it.
Because I was looking for an opportunity to make it, or set it up where it would be good, and then there was just never a good opportunity. And you just Kieran popped my Sanctuary.
That is one of the things that OCG does that I never really understood. Like, what scenarios is that coming up, that Sanctuary? Because a lot of them play it. Yes, you chain Flamebridge, and they check each other, which is nice.
You should not have Poplar in your spell trap zone right now.
Because it does make a difference. Right now I can play without having to commit another, like, resource or on the island.
Actually, okay, I remember. I didn't negate Poplar because you had Witch in hand. Why am I going to negate Poplar if you're just going to Witch that original anyway?
No, the Poplar effect Engrave to put itself back in full trap card zone.
Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, that one I should negate it, but on the on-field I think it's fine.
Yeah, no, I don't think you should either. I think that's fine. I think once you're negating the Link Rebo Engrave for the body, you negate both effects, because it's going to be 2 separate chains.
Yeah, because I'm already playing into Talons at that point. It's the same timing.
In fact, it makes it easier for you on Talons.
Yeah, the Fire can make it so much gas. Like the Pure deck, for example, wouldn't be able to beat this probably.
No, but you'd also have more hand traps, right? But also that Talons in hand wouldn't have been a Talons, so it would have been something else. It's so weird, because these small decisions do come up to reflect how the game is played drastically. I still like the Fire King deck, and I know a lot of my contemporaries would not agree with me, but it's the deck I've learned, or I put the time into, so it's the deck I want to keep playing because I don't want to have to relearn Snake Eye. Because while it's similar, there are definitely differences.
Yeah, I'm part of the Pure Snake Eye believer group, but I don't don't think the difference between the two decks is that far, regardless.
What am I supposed to do here? So the Flame Bridge is used. You have Arvada, SP, Princess, and Grave. So, okay, the biggest thing for me is I have to make sure I don't throw the nib, right?
You might Phoenix Viking Island.
Huh?
You might
Phoenix Island, and then that would have forced Arvada and the SP. Yeah, that would make sense. And then I'm free to play afterwards.
Oh wait, no, I have Sanctuary. What the heck, no.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Wait, no, you should use Island, right? To pop a Kieran, and then pop the Sanctuary.
The issue is at that point I'm like committing too many resources into Nibiru. Right, is what I'm like uncertain about.
I think maybe you actually do the Phoenix and then the Kieran.
I think that's what I do. If I have an Arvada in the grave, then this actually just beats Nibiru just fine, right?
Yeah.
Does it actually? Because I target Sanctuary, then I go Island, pitch something in hand. No, wait, no. There's just no... Yeah, so I go Kieran effect, pop the Island, bring back Arvada. Your Island triggers. Oh, no, that does work. Yeah, that'll work. That works. Because you can't change SP to your own Island, yeah. So you'd have to SP on the Kieran effect, not on your own Island effect. Okay. I'm trying to think, what else do I have left in terms of resources? I still have the Witch. I think that's it.
You still have Flambridge's effect. You still have Original, right? I know your Original
for Oak. Which also might just be a waste of resources, but the whole Poplar play was just weird. I shouldn't have done that. Putting your Poplar and normal summon there put me back like more than it should have.
So we put SP and Apollo in same thing because they're both my cards, right? And then Phoenix gets negated by Arvada.
Now you have nothing left. Now I can Island, I can just pop your Sanctuary. It's the same thing, right?
Yeah, you're just gonna pop my Island with your Kieran, and I lose.
I'm not popping Island, I'm popping a Sanctuary, right?
Why?
I can't pop Island.
I'm stupid.
Yeah, we just talked about this too, which is crazy that you just said it again.
Dude, I'm like tired. I've been sitting talking for an hour.
Oh my god. So am I. Bro, you're the person who does these 72-hour DC grinds seemingly flawlessly, so...
This and that are not the same.
That's okay. So if I clear the Sanctuary up, then you still have Garunix and Princess, though, which is no problem. So it's not even that simple for me, I think, still. I'm triggering Princess. Oh, this is how I don't use Island, then.
Princess would probably make it easier, yeah.
Oh, because here I get to Ambler Whale. I think that's what's good here. I get to Ambler Whale, pop the Sanctuary.
Oh, that's nice.
At least I should be able to. I don't know if I did. I might not. Wait and find out.
This is the consequence of me not banishing the Ambler with called by 2.
Yeah, I know. I remember thinking, I can use that later. That's night.
Dude, not only did I call by the Heat Soul I was planning to summon, I also left you with Ambler Whale.
I don't think I used it. I think I let it go through. Oh no, but I can do it here. I can do it here. Oh, because now you're fire locked.
Yeah.
I think
from here it's just a very easy game shot, right?
I don't think you're supposed to Princess there. I think you're supposed to live under the ruse almost that I could that you have Nibiru. Like that was your 6th.
Nah. I think I like autopilot. Oh, I have to pop his Princess because him resolving Princess is too much. But you just make a second Princess.
But I still have Island and I still have Witch with like Charmers left.
Yeah.
So
like, you'll just get to Flambridge.
And this is you're running out interrupts now, so
you can see me rating Amber. Dude, I did not know what Amber Whale's second effect did.
Oh man, so I just popped this.
Which is crazy because I also threw it to it game 1.
Okay, but no, you still can go Kieran Nibiru, I guess. So it's not that easy, but I just have to get Arvada up, I think, now at this point. No, we still have Garunix, so Kieran does actually check me pretty well. No, I can just negate the Kieran. Yeah, I think that's the problem now. And then once I get the Arvada up, I don't care about the Nibiru. That's probably why maybe it's worth holding off on this Princess.
Yeah, it's just because if I do it this way, I solve the game state for you, right? Instead of maybe inducing you to mess up.
Yeah, definitely I think you're supposed to hold it. Because you give away everything else. Even if you don't have the Nibiru, there's a better chance I mess up or I like have to go for a non-lethal shot while I'm trying to play around the Nibiru that doesn't exist in your hand.
Yeah. Here you just win easily.
Yeah, this either says you don't have Nibiru, or I can guarantee the Nibiru never has a chance to connect. I just need a single extender to after this resolves, right? That shouldn't be that hard.
I mean, you could Kieran pop a card in hand, or you could just Witch, right?
So why do you... I think you did this here because this was your way of doing it before I had a chance to negate it, but this also just completely gives away what you have, so I don't care. And the bodies in field
I think I was hoping at this point that I could Sanctuary blow up, like right into your field, right? But obviously it just doesn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You decide not to bring back your Runix, so you could bring it back later if I destroyed something? I don't know.
There's no point in me using Greenix, right?
No, I guess not.
But yeah, I'm dead here for sure.
The reason is to like, no, you can pop the Kieran, and you haven't used the Kieran yet. Then you can pop the, and then never mind, none of those do anything. Okay, you did use it.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
It doesn't do anything. I guess you're supposed to pop your princess, right?
I think you just popped my negated my Kieran Grave.
Yeah, once you get to this point, I just negate the Kieran Graves. You can't pop the thing, and then.
Oh wait, no, yeah. You were never even close because to running out of bodies because you always added back a flame bridge with sunlight, so you were always threatening Witch Pitch Sunlight.
Witch Pitch Flame Bridge. I forgot about that. Yeah. So when we got distracted.
Oh yeah,
earlier.
Witch Pitch Flame Bridge. Yeah,
so,
it's hard to keep track of.
But I still think you should have held the princess for like
there's a fake flame bridge getting passed around.
I still think some conjunction play, trying to hold stuff together, would have been better because like feigning the Nibiru, because this is like a guaranteed loss and it's going through the motions.
Yeah, I have to at least like hope that you mess up.
Yeah.
Instead of making it easy.
Which, based on how we were playing in this match, is very possible.
That's just the general Yugioh thing, right? Like,
yeah, for
complicating the game state to induce a mistake.
Yeah.
Do you have a video?
No, yeah. There's no hand trap you can have. You can't Nibiru me. I just have to make sure the princess stays on field until the battle phase. This is a super simple Zelantis OTK. And I'm very curious how I did it, because it's probably not correct. But
how much time is left in the video?
How much time is left in the video? 3 minutes.
Okay, it's game.
Oh, no, this is for sure game. I'm just wondering, like, how badly do I botch what is such a simple line?
Okay, so what would we do here in our present selves? Probably make a Charmer, right?
Yeah, Charmer. I've already used that. So the thing is, if you get Veiled on Zelantis, it actually can suck. So can you go into... I also already used Princess on this turn, so I can't even use Princess's Grave effect.
Oh, no, you used it from Grave, but not on field, because I popped for you some.
Yeah. It's Charmer. Can I make Apo plus Zelantis? Just not use Zelantis as a graveyard effect?
Okay, so you use 2 bodies for a Charmer, get a body back, and then those 2 bodies basically make Celine into Apollo. Then you... No, you're short... Wait.
I'm short, right?
You're short 1 body, right? No, you're short, yeah.
Yeah.
Because you need to get the Nightmare Phoenix and Zelantis for that to be game, but you can't. Because the 2 body... So 2 of the bodies on your board turn into Apollo, and then the other 3 turn into Phoenix, then Princess, and then you Princess back the Phoenix, and you're 1 body short to make the Zelantis.
So do I have a good way to kill through Veiler? Is the question that I have. Right? Because it could be hard. This is where Second Princess kind of comes in. Not
Wait,
really.
If you take my Oak, you would have enough bodies.
I've already used Oak,
but
right?
I didn't go through Oak, did I? Oh, yeah. Actually... Wait, I don't see how you would be able to. I think... How do you get the extra body? Is there a way to go dark later? Or make Apollo and main
That's what I'm trying to see
on?
if you can make the arrows line up where you can put the Zelantis down below and then make a Charmer. This Arvada's used, so I can be linking it away. So let's pause for a second. If that had been a Celine instead, I bring back and then I make... What link 2's point to the side? It's just...
Phoenix.
So hold on. What if I... Let's go back. This game state. And I made Princess with these 2. What if I instead make Celine here? I already used Phoenix, though. I bring back Diabell Star. And then I use those 3 for Zelantis.
Oh, wait, yeah, I think that works.
I mean, for Princess, bring back Phoenix over here. So it's co-linked. And then link the Princess away. So I have... Okay, this is Celine, Princess, Phoenix. And I have 1 body left. And then I make... No, I'm short still, right? 1 body.
No. Okay, what if you made Dark instead of Hida? Wait, do I have a Dark in my grave even?
So, but you can't use Grebo. You also need level 1. Do you have a fire link in your grave? Surely you do, right? Like, let's go through your grave real quick. There's a Hida. If you Hida for Hida into the other zone, and I'm not dumb, or Hida, you have a Hida over here, or Silent Wolf, doesn't matter, and then turn the Hida and Diabell Star into Celine. So you have Celine, Hida, bring back Witch.
Okay.
And then link away the Witch plus the Hida for Princess. So I have Celine, Witch. Revive Phoenix over here. And I still have 2 bodies left. Then I make Apo, then I make Zelantis. And then I pop 3 cards
in
the battle phase.
That's game, yeah, that's game.
Yeah. Because then I get to pop myself, and then revive the Raging Phoenix.
Yeah, Celine's arrows are broken.
So that requires me to... obviously, I don't go Zelantis, sorry. I don't go Zelantis, I go Raging Phoenix, but yeah. Sorry?
Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, you would have to revive a Link 2 with Hida for that to work, right?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I revive your Hida or a Silent Wolf.
Yeah, I definitely have a Link 2 in grave that you can steal.
And I grabbed Oak that did nothing. That was awesome. Running back Flamebird push is also I think I just go Zelantis here, and I don't play around with Valor.
We probably just didn't even think about Valor at this point, right?
Because usually you would have used it, but there is actual merit to holding these Valor type cards, because if you get to a certain point, you can stay alive. And it's... The Zelantis
if
is
you get,
actually
like,
fragile.
To a grind game.
Yeah, it's... And then when you force a grind game and your opponent doesn't know how to play around properly, they can just lose. The grind game in this deck is something that happens a lot. Sorry, the grind game can happen a lot if Zelantis gets hit, and Zelantis is not that invulnerable. You can see here. This is like Zelantis with Apo is also impossible, unless you're not using the Zelantis reset effect. But yeah, in this case, I wouldn't.
This is a very common pattern, killing going second, where you put up a follow-up and then you make Zelantis Nightmare Phoenix under, and you don't use Zelantis to reset.
Yeah.
And then you blow up your own Phoenix to revive Raging Phoenix, right?
Yeah.
That's something that came up at Vegas like several times, I'm sure, for you too, right?
No, absolutely. For sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
Everything comes back, and that is over.
That was a certifiably terrible match.
That's okay, right? That's what we're supposed to learn. And we don't play like that anymore, hopefully. If you guys enjoy seeing this type of content, where we go over and review our mistakes, let us know. It's cool seeing the plays as we're learning the deck a couple months ago. But I think it's also cool to see the progress we've made, what we've learned, and how we can improve upon what we did that month and a half in the past.
Yeah, day one was not pretty.
It never is, but you gotta start somewhere. Anyway, thank you so much for having Ryan on the channel. Appreciate his presence here very much. And yeah, I think that's all for now, guys. I'll see you all next time. Peace. Thank you guys for watching the video. A great way to support the channel is to get the TSX1 sleeves on tsx1.com. These are the sleeves I use at every event. They are fantastic quality. They feel really great to shuffle in your hand, your deck, fanning out your grave. They just slide really smoothly, and they last into our tournament, so you're not compromising quality either. Use the code POTATO10 on the website. You'll get 10% off across everything.